What you know now and what you do before you sell your lakefront home can make the difference in thousands of dollars later. Get informed, be prepared, and whenever you decide to sell your lakefront investment, you'll be ahead of your competition. Good morning, I'm Leo Lunch, and welcome to Lake Lanier House Prices, where you get all of the information, tips, and techniques that you would need to get top dollar for your Lake Lanier home. Shall we begin? Watch this video in its entirety because I'll show you how to get hundreds or even thousands of dollars back from your county taxes this year. First, let's look at the overall lakefront market. It's important to understand how the lakefront market has evolved over several years as well as the recent past. You'll have a clearer perspective of how the market is progressing as well as what the trends are in sales. The 6-year chart shows that average home prices are rising gradually as with the national market, and the improved economy and low interest rates have boosted buyer demand. For 2013, lending institutions are changing the parameters for their home loans. Loans are getting pricier, so the interest rates are expected to rise slightly this year. Now, this means that the costs associated with securing some loans are rising. This should not affect the progress of the lakefront market overall, but it is useful information for certain cases. As we look at the 6-month picture from the last quarter of 2012 to the first quarter of 2013, the numbers indicate that the average sales price is rising. Because the mortgage crisis is starting to fade into memory, so are the cheap foreclosure deals. Keep in mind that when we remove the foreclosed properties, the average sales price increases as well. As the number of foreclosures decreases, you'll see the number of days on the market decrease because the fewer properties being repossessed by lenders are now being sold to investors who renovate them and increase the price, so they're not such a bargain anymore. When we compare the first quarter of 2012 with that of 2013, there's an increase in sales as well as the average sales price, and we'll continue to see this increase over time. This is great news for lake homeowners who've seen their neighborhood property values decrease because of short sales and foreclosures. Our lakefront properties will continue to rise in value. The next chart shows us the data for lake homes sold last month with a comparison with April of last year. The numbers indicate 18 lakefront homes were sold and closed in April of 2013 with an average list price of $482,000 and an average sales price of $463,000. These numbers represent a percentage of the sales price to the list price of 93%. This is an important figure to remember, as you'll see later. The highest priced home sold last month on the lake was $880,000, and the lowest priced home was $107,000, with the average time on the market for all homes of 132 days. Compared to the numbers from April of 2012, we see there are some similarities, but there's also some encouraging news. In 2012, there were also 18 lakefront homes sold and closed in April, but the average list price was $600,000 and the average sales price was $539,000. The percentage of the sales price to the list price last year was 89.74%. Now, the encouraging news is that this year's data shows an increase in the percentage of sales price to list price from 89.74% last year to 93% this year. Although the average sales price was higher last year, there were several very large estates sold that influenced that average sales price for April of last year. Lakefront homes are selling for a higher percentage of the asking price, and we will continue to see incremental gains in the prices for lake homes. Attached to the email you receive with this report is a link to the specific lake homes that were sold and that were active for sale for April of 2013 for all of Lake Lanier. If you need more information or more specific details about the lakefront market, call us at 770-596-2074 or email us at lakelanierhouseprices@gmail.com. And now for our Lake Lanier House Prices Top Dollar Minute. where you get specific information, tips, and techniques on how to get top dollar when you sell your Lake Lanier home. Just like you, I own a lake home, and as I saw the lake property values decrease, 2 years ago I decided to appeal my county property taxes. My taxes were reduced by almost $500 per year, and I'm saving that amount each year. I urge you, if you haven't appealed the county property taxes for your lake home, do it very soon. You have 45 days from the time of your county tax assessment letter to file your appeal. You can file the appeal yourself, pay a real estate attorney to file for you, or you can have a property tax appraiser, such as Equitax, file for you. Attached to the email you receive with this update is a link for the real estate tax appeals process for every county bordering Lake Lanier. Here are 3 free services you may want to take advantage of right now. The first is a free price analysis where we'll provide you a specific lakefront home market analysis for your home. The next is a room-by-room review where we show you what modifications, repairs, or improvements you should make to optimize the sales price of your home. We also show you what not to do so as to stop you from spending your money needlessly. The third service is to put your home on the silent market where you'll have access to the buyers who are calling now and later. The silent market saves you time and money. For more information about these 3 free services, just give us a call at 770-596-2074 or email us at lakelanierhouseprices@gmail.com. These 3 services are free, each takes less than an hour, and we can arrange a time in the evening or Saturday, whichever is most convenient for you. So this concludes your Lake Lanier House Prices report. This is Leo Launch with Lake Lanier House Prices, and thank you so much for watching, and make it a great day.